The system. How important is the system? Give me a few seconds to say hi to everyone, the inner circle members, and then also the people that are just on here for chatting. And then we'll get started in a few seconds. So, hi, Bill. Hi, Arthur. Hi, John. Hi, Deborah, Randy, Karen, Jody. Hola from Sweden. Hi, Mike. Hi, James. Hey, Kai. How are you? Great to have you on here. Um, really, really, really cool. I think you guys are going to love this. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Eric. Hi, David. Hi, James. Great to have you guys on here. We'll get started in just a few seconds, 5 more seconds, and I'm going to get started. There's Melody. Now I can get started. I love you guys. So here we go. Hello, my name is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. And today's subject and title is the system. The system. Now, there's a number of phrases out there. I don't know if you heard them. Some people don't like them. It's like, systems duplicate, people don't. And one of the things I want each and every one of you to really, really think about is when you look at, my sons and I used to watch this show where it would show how candy is made. And when you see how candy is made, and they go to every one of these manufacturers, and they just got this system of exactly how they make it, what they do next, what they do next, what they do next, what they do next. And there's this certain way that things just go. And one of the unique things about how everything is made is that, and engineers will sit down and say what process has to happen before the other. And see, there is no better example of this than watching a chef or a master baker make like an incredible dish or an incredible dessert, because there's a lot of things that people don't realize, like how what's the temperature, how long does it stay in the temperature, how it's cooled. All these things are extremely, extremely important. But to the average person that flies by the seat of their pants, they're not coachable, they're a know-it-all. And I don't know, I guess there's a little bit of rebellion. How dare someone tell me what to do, so I'm just going to change it. And then we got ADD, always dealing with distractions, along with the shiny ball syndrome. And it's like, people have an 8-second attention span. So what they are is they are all over the place. Now, why I believe one of the reasons I'm extremely successful in this industry, and when I find the right person, listen closely. When I find the right person, all of a sudden, bam, they go flying up the ranks like you would not believe. They make incredible income, and they also have people in their group that are making incredible income. That's when you find someone that throws caution to the wind. They've already seen that I've helped other people get to where they want to go. And so then they just 100% ignorance on fire, just go in and just do the things that have to be done. And that was me. See, so I believe that really, really helped me when I grew up building things. Because when you're building certain things, like building a motor or a transmission or a differential, things that need to be rebuilt on the car, you can't decide to just do it your way. Isn't that interesting? Don't you find that very interesting? Henry Ford in history will go down for the individual as what he was a master at was the assembly line. See, he figured out how to make more cars faster than everybody else. So it was the assembly line. The motor can't go in before you finish the chassis. The wheels don't go on before you put on the spindles and the differential. It's like an engineer will look at a way things are put together and they'll find the fastest effective way to compress time frames to get the desired result, to get the outcome that they want. And so that's like everywhere in the world. When you look at sports, the system would be the rules. How many minutes is in a quarter or an inning? You know, it's all like around these rules and how you do things. And so there's a lot of people on the planet that they're the ones that Christmas is coming around. And when they get a toy for maybe their children or maybe themselves or maybe even a grandchild, they won't look at the directions. See, they won't follow the sequence and the way they're doing it. They won't open up the page and see if everything that's supposed to make this happen is in the box. They won't look at the parts, the screws, the nuts, the washers, the things that are required to complete it. What they'll do is just dump out all the stuff and then start putting it together. And it's hilarious. It really is hilarious that a person does things that way, and there's always some nuts left. There's always a couple of bolts, a couple of screws loose. So bringing all this in to franchising, right? So a franchise model is you take your creative idea, you create a restaurant, we'll use McDonald's, and then what you do is you have what is called the main store, the corporate store. And you keep implementing and innovating things on how fast you can get quality food. Now, some people think it's not quality, but they keep going there, right? So how can you get quality food, really fast food? And if you've seen the documentary, I believe it was, about Ray Kroc, but I'm trying to think of the name of McDonald's. But the McDonald's brothers in California came up with this concept of fast food. And so Ray Kroc was a milkshake machine salesperson. So when he went there, he's seen how fast that they were creating this stuff and that people would be willing to walk up to a window, get their food in a bag, and then sit down at a table and eat it. And this is back in the day where people are like, man, I don't have time to go to a restaurant during my half hour or hour, lunch. And if I'm driving to a place, there's time to take there to drive. And then I got to eat and then I got to come back. So this concept of fast food is once you get it really knocked down, and Mary, thank you so much for being a super chatter. The kids will love it. Hi, Katie. See if I missed anybody. But now here's the thing. Once you got it down, which by the way, the McDonald's brothers didn't want to trust Ray Kroc. So then they got in like an argument because he knew he could duplicate this model. See, a lot of people don't understand in the business that I'm in and helping people and building large organizations of loyal, satisfied affiliates that would rather make a mission happen instead of using their hard-earned money to give to trillion-dollar companies like Walmart, Target, Costco, and Amazon. They would rather form a little mission of a company that's giving back to humanity and giving back to nature and actually all working together to take our buying power to supplement, get our product free, eventually retire one of our spouses early, and live the lifestyle that we only dreamed about. So it's a concept and market, that model that's been out there for 154 years. Watkins started it, Watkins spices and all kinds of stuff. And then it took another dimension about 84 years ago. So, this model is proven and has helped millions and millions of people never work for anybody again. And so when people get in this model, they're not willing to be coachable and not implement things that are unproven. And franchises knew this. Franchise knew that people fail, systems don't. I'll say that again. People fail, systems don't. So McDonald's decided not only to put together a franchise, but in this franchise, they are willing to allow you, if you decide to buy a McDonald's franchise, that you got to go to Hamburger University. It's a real deal. It's a real place. Go look. I watched a documentary about Howard Schultz with Starbucks, right? And so you find these people that are smart. They keep working on the model, even the way the kitchen, the way everything's laid out is for speed, efficiency, safety, everything. Now, once they got that certain way down, you can't buy a McDonald's franchise if you don't sign the franchise model. So you got to sign the contracts. And here's the thing that they do to make sure that people fail. I sure wish I could do this in my industry. Oh my God. You would not believe the success rate that we would have if people had to sign a contract. And if you violated the contract, you're just kicked out. So you don't get to change the color of the arches. You don't get to come up with your own name. You don't get to rename your products. You don't get to create your own menu. Are you hearing me? So not only when you buy a McDonald's, you have to have either yourself or someone that you're hired to go to Hamburger University and to the corporate McDonald's stores to watch the system. Watch the system. How does this work? How does that go? Do you guys realize with McDonald's, the systems are so tight, you can't buy anything that you have in that restaurant from anybody else other than McDonald's. You don't get to buy your meat someplace else. You don't get to buy your straws someplace else. So franchising put together this system so people won't screw it up. Because people screw everything up. People are not coachable. People don't have a good attention span. People want to create their own stuff. Why would someone in their mind, you got to answer this question for yourself. Why would someone see somebody that was successful and then they seen that this person, like every 6 months, builds another organization that blows up? And every month when the company does their monthly call, that they realize that this individual has most of the rank advancements. And they see the person do it over and over and over and over and over and over. While other organizations have people come in and leave, come in and leave, come in and leave, come in and leave. See, can you imagine the reputation that McDonald's would have if the McDonald's opened up and then closed, opened up and then closed, opened up and then closed? Then people would go, wasn't there a McDonald's down here at so-and-so and so-and-so? Yeah, it closed. What about the other one? Yeah, it closed. See, you couldn't build a franchise model around your franchises failing. Do you guys understand this? So that's why they force you, if you're going to own a McDonald's franchises, they force you to sign a contract that they will enforce. If you play with this and mess it up, done. So when people come into my industry, they don't understand the most important thing. The most important thing is this is a people business. So it's like a people franchise. So if you're bringing people into the business and they have dreams and they have visions of making income, you better get them some documentation. Did you notice that I said you just don't let them do it? Can you imagine? Let's do this again. A person signs up for a franchise. You pay your money, you sign your franchise. And then you go, what's next? Just do whatever you want, man. Really? Yeah. Well, I was thinking about going to swap meets. Great idea. Great idea. Yeah, do that. Well, I was thinking about putting flyers out, and I was thinking about, going door to door selling the product. And I thought that I would go to, big companies and try to sell them the product. Great idea. Yeah, great idea. Then nobody would make money in franchises. People would get pissed off. They then would go to the attorney generals of their state when a number of attorney generals come up with the same problem because they talk to each other, during the conventions. And then they go out and do a class action lawsuit against somebody because a lot of people invested money in this franchise and didn't make any money. So now they're out of business and they're sued. Isn't that interesting? So franchises have a certain way that they do things because in this industry, in the people business, it's about leverage and residual. So if you get a new person in and you don't get them a result, you don't get them a payday, a belief payday. If your focus is not getting them a payday and you just put them in and say, hey, listen, let me plug you into 22 groups. Some are on Facebook, some are on Instagram, some are on Telegram, some of them are on WhatsApp. I'm going to plug you into all these groups. And then what I'm going to do is plug you into all these trainers. You know what I mean? In fact, I get so bored, ADD, that I come up with a new concept every day, if not every week. Sometimes I come up with a new idea 2 times a week, at least every month. I'm going to come up with a new idea for you to try. Really? Do you think that McDonald's franchise people see it takes a unique person to want to humble themselves to help other people earn income? So then they stop, they don't know that everything that comes in their mind, it should be, can I show another person how to do this fast and get a result? Thank you, Bill. Love and appreciate you. Could I show someone else how to do this? So when you look at your organization and people go, what organization? And then you say, is there anybody in your group that's getting a consistent weekly check? Is there anybody making over $1,000? I'm not even making over $1,000. Really? Yeah, I don't consistently make $1,000 a month. How's that working? You can go to roberthollis.com/free. Get a digital copy of my free book. It's like, why won't people follow the system? So in this industry, you don't want to do what works. Who gives a rip if you did something and it worked? See? Who gives a rip if you did something and you made money? Who cares? Does it duplicate? Can you help another human being get a belief payday? Can you get them in profit so they got a return on their investment? Can you get them a rank advance? That's how you keep people around. That's how you get them excited to tell others. You do it again and they go out and tell others. You can take a look at the video called The Plan. Just go to my YouTube channel, put in The Plan or The Vision or The Mission. See, everything in this industry and everything has a certain way that you do things. The reason that a majority of people fail, and listen closely to this, in everything in life, why people fail at everything in life is because they believe they already know everything. They don't have the ability to master the mundane. They're not coachable. And they're consistently not doing the same thing to master. They're a jack of all trades and a master of none. They do everything half-ass. I'm going to have 1 million income streams. What do they all add up to? Well, I still got a job. Wow, that's interesting. I'd rather have one income stream, and inside that income stream, I can have 20,000 people that I'm helping get a results that are responsible for that income stream. See, people that make money do things differently than the average ordinary people. But the average ordinary people never ever catch on to go, what do they do? What I wonder what they do. Then they tell you. Here's the crazy thing. Do you know almost every successful person that I know? And I'm talking, let's definition of successful, a lot of areas, successful in, your spiritual, your mental, your relationships, your financial, your physical. There's a lot of them. But the people that I know that are overall fulfilled and make $1 million plus a year, they are radical about systems. Everything to them is a system. Even their morning ritual. Even their morning ritual is system is a system. Click, 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 click. Constantly looking at priorities, the things that make you the happiest in life, the things that make you the best results in life, and just continue to making them more duplicatable, more effective, seeing how fast you can get someone a result. And that's the stuff that matters. So, if you're following a successful system, if there's people in your organization making profit every month, that's money more than it costs them to buy product. So if you're not doing that, then you're involved in a different industry than I am. See, some people take the industry that I'm in and they turn it into sales. They take the franchise away from it. What they do is they go to the franchise McDonald's and then they buy a bunch of hamburgers and French fries and other things. And then they go out in public and try to sell that stuff at a profit. Can you imagine? I never even thought about it. Same kind of input. You walk up to somebody and say, hey, you hungry? And they go, well, why? Well, I got a Big Mac, large fries, and an apple pie, and a large drink. Where'd you get that? I just bought it from McDonald's. And you're selling it out in the street? Yeah. So what? You bought it for $7 and now you want to sell it for what? $7? No, I want to sell it for $9. When I could just go to McDonald's and get the same thing and it's fresher, hotter. See, I knew this business didn't work. I have tried to sell this product. I know this doesn't work. No, you messed up the system, stupid. If you lead with sales, you put people in the buying mode, not the making money mode. So see, you got to buy this product for me. Oh my God, you got to buy this product for me. You got to buy this product for me. I'm going to go online and buy it online. Why? Why not? What if I could sell this to you for the same price as what I bought it for? Really? Yeah. Here's my affiliate link. Go become an affiliate. Make sure to buy brand bucks. Buy it at the cheapest cost. Well, that sounds like you guys got a system. Yeah, we do. A lot of people don't follow it, but we got a system. So I hope you guys understand the system. Look on this playlist or other ones for the plan, the mission, the vision. Tomorrow I'm going to do the company. And so I'm going to keep putting these in modules so people can watch the modules that they want and get more educated. If you got more wisdom, what the world is lacking now is wisdom. We get bombarded by so much knowledge. And it's crazy in this day and age, we get knowledge and opinions from anybody. No one ever bothers to say, "Hey, has this person ever helped another person make a full-time income?" Nope. Yeah, I think I'll get their book, I'll get their course. Yeah, I'll do that. Love you guys. I appreciate you. If no one's ever given you permission to be fulfilled and successful, whatever your definition of that is, let me do that for you. My mentors did that for me. Do me a huge personal favor and share this video and watch the other ones. And again, I love and appreciate you. Bye for now.